So our question is Jade. The scenario related to three requirements. You should assume that today's date is 15 December 2022. Jade is self-employed and is normally subject to income tax at the rate of 40%. However, because of some exceptionally large one-off contract, Jade has forecast that her trading profit for the year ended 5th April 23 will exceed 2 lakh. So they don't given us the fixed value, they just asking us that it will exceed by 2 lakh, meaning she will pay income tax at the rate of 45%. Jade is going to undertake 4 measures aimed at reducing her income tax liability and national insurance contribution. First, employment of daughter. Jade's daughter Emerald has recently returned to the UK after travelling overseas. She currently has no income for the tax year. For the 3-month period ended 5th April, Emerald will be employed by Jade's business at a gross monthly salary of 2000. This is said to be monthly salary. The salary is reasonable in relation to the duties that will perform by the Emerald, so there is no excessive salary. So whatever amount Jade is paying to her daughter is her expense, and that expense of 6000 for 3 months will reduce its taxable profit. As it is expense for Jade, it will reduce her profit by 6000. So first we are considering effect on profit, then we will consider the effect on NIC and income tax liability. Capital expenditure to purchase. Jade was planning to purchase new office equipment for 14,000 on 10th April, but this expenditure will instead be brought forward to 1st April 23. It means the expenditure that has to be incurred on 10th April is now done on 1st April in the current year. This will be her only capital expenditure in the tax year. As it is the only capital expenditure, so it will attract 100% annual investment allowance. And as a result of annual investment allowance, 14,000 of further profit will be reduced by this capital allowance. Bonus. Jade has one key employee who was largely responsible for obtaining large contract. The employee who has a gross annual salary of 65,000 will be paid a bonus of 10,000 on 1st April. So this 10,000 bonus will also reduce the profit of Jade. Drawing. Jade was planning to take 1 lakh out of its business as drawing during the tax year, but will instead take reduced drawings of 80,000. So drawing has no effect on the profit, so it will not be considered. Now further we have to consider that as employer he is making some payment on behalf of employees, like to daughter 2000. For this, as she is contributing 2000 or paying 2000 salary to her employee, the benchmark rate is 9100, but it is for annual. This is the 2000 salary per month, so we will divide this 9100 by 12, and else will be multiplied by 15.05%, and this whole amount is to be multiplied by 3, because we have to calculate the NIC contribution for 3 months. So what it will be? 9100 divided by 12, this is 758. So 2000 minus 758.33 multiplied by 1505 multiplied by 3, because we have to calculate for 3 months. So this is 561. And as far as bonus is concerned, this is the bonus of 10,000 given to employee. As bonus is given for the whole year, so and the employee has already received some salary, so this will be taxed at 15.05%. So this will be 10,000 1505. So total saving will be 6 plus 14 plus 10,000 of bonus also. 30,000 plus this. So total saving is 32,066. And on this saving he can save a 45% tax. So this will be 14,430. So this is the tax saving for him. So again, see that first we have to consider what is the amount of salary she is paying to her daughter. That is her expense. It will reduce her profit. Second, she has incurred a capital expenditure in this tax year, 14,000. This capital expenditure attracts 100% annual investment allowance, as this is the only expenditure. So capital allowance will also reduce the profit. Third, the bonus paid to the employee. So these expenses will reduce the profit. Apart from this, we have to consider that the amount paid to her employees, 2,000, will also require the employer to pay a NIC contribution, and this is amount 2,000 that is paid as salary per month. 9,100 is the annual benchmark, divided by 12 you will get the monthly benchmark. So whatever amount of 2,000 is in excess of this will attract 15.05% of NIC contribution by the employer on behalf of employee, and this is for 1 month, so we have to multiply this by 3. And then as the employee has already earned 65,000 of salary, it means we have considered her in this employee's basic calculation. So excess amount of 10,000 bonus will attract 15.05% of NIC contribution from employer. So again, these are the expenses by employer. So and these also reduce the profit of employer Jade. So total profit reduces 32,060. So 45% of this will be saved by them. Apart from this, at the rate of 3.25%. So as profit is reduced, so the NIC contribution will also be reduced by 3.25%. As profit reduces, so the NIC contribution as a trader, which is class 4 contribution, will also be reduced.